Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. Today we're talking a load about spoilers, leaks and rumours all about the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, mainly talking about new ships that are apparently going to be turning up during the IAE or soon after or by the end of the year. Now, before we get on to any of this, take all of these with a big bag of salt. It might turn out that very few or none of these are going to turn up, or they're going to turn up in different forms or at different times. And if this isn't the type of video that you would like to watch, then don't watch it. All of this information comes from a mixture of sources from Star Citizen Leaks, otherwise known as Pipeline, also from Reddit and some other YouTubers. I do also have some CIG contacts and people that do email me from time to time to give me leaks, but it does not necessarily mean they are accurate because of the very nature of the beast. So let's talk about the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo trailer to start off with, because there were some little sneak peeks and leaks in there, and we can elaborate on that from there. So we've got the Tumbrel Storm. It looks like a part of the Tumbrel Storm, potentially with an IAE turret or an EMP sort of variant, something like that, or something very similar shown off in that Intergalactic Aerospace Expo trailer. The Storm being that single-seater light assault tank that we are expecting to turn up around the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo to actually drivable, and it's quite possible that there might be another variant or two of it at the same time. Something else I'm expecting to turn up at the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is the Cutter Expedition version. So we've had the Scout released recently, and we do know that there was an Expedition version that had also been worked on because it was on ArtStation. A dev had put up all the art that they'd done on the Cutter, the Expedition and the Scout, but this is probably going to be a long-range explorer science starter ship. Longer range, more focused at sort of exploring a mixture of planets and space and all that sort of jazz. There was a Redeemer shown in sort of like a banner ad in the IAE trailer, sort of on an expo wall. Now, some people are just saying, well, that's just at the expo. They could have showed anything on the back wall and people would have been like, yeah, cool. It's just there. It's ambient. It's the background. They could have shown anything there, right? It doesn't really matter. However, some people think this is evidence of a Redeemer variant that's going to be announced at the IAE. Another thing along with the Redeemer is that actually there are 4 new skins, the Ship Showdown skins, that are coming with the IAE. One of them is for the Redeemer, but we also have one for the Corsair 600i and the Vulture. You can expect these to turn up during the finale, and if you have one in your hangar, one of those ships in your hangar that you've bought with real money or been gifted or whatever, then you'll get those skins. CIG have revealed what those paint jobs are going to look like. They're all very, very purpley, sort of iridescent blues and purples going on there. But if the Redeemer has a variant, you can expect it to be straight to flyable here, would be my expectation as well. So this is more of one of the bigger things that's happening during the IAE. There's very strong evidence, almost irrefutable evidence, there's going to be some form of Xi'an or Gatak ship. There was a little button of one shown, and we have seen tons of leaks and rumours on there being a Gatak Sulen, Syulen, potentially using some of the previous concept ideas from the Rylan and then sort of elaborated from that. However, we've also seen recently in CitizenCon the alien-looking ship, the one that looked like a triangle facing forward sort of thing, looked like a big gun, otherwise nicknamed the Fat Fury. That was at the ship panel at CitizenCon. That could very well be the Gatak Sulen. And now, I'm assuming that's pronounced Sulen. Obviously, it's an alien word. Also, there appears to have been a sneak peek at that Gatak ship in the most recent newsletter, which I'll chuck up on the screen. There are a load of rumours about exactly what this ship could be as well. People are saying the Sulen is a 3-deck starter ship. It could be a career starter or something like that. So it might be focused on industry or cargo or whatever. 3 decks does sound too big to be a starter from my point of view, but it could well be. We don't know. There's rumours. It's sort of leaks and stuff. It don't have the full context. I believe that the Xi'an words, Su, mean fly, and Len is without issue, so fly without issue is the sort of what that ship would mean. We will have to wait and see though exactly what's going on with it, but this all makes sense. We know that the Gatak Raylan, I think, started production in June, and they're going to be showing a lot of assets. They're both Gatak ships. They're potentially the was built on the concepts of the Rylan that weren't used. It's also worth mentioning that the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo starts on the 17th, and the first day of the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is alien ships, so which means this is likely to be a big focus and flyable straight away. They like to have a concept ship at the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo as well, at least one, and this year looks like to be the RSI Arasta. So it's supposed to be a large mining ship, according to the rumours and everything. Well, I say according to the rumours. If it is indeed the RSI Arasta, which an Arasta is in the real world, a primitive mill for sort of grinding ores and like silver, stuff like that. That suggests it's a mining ship or a refining ship or both. We do obviously know that Cloud Imperium had a while ago talked about a RSI large mining ship that's going to be bigger than the Mole, but smaller than the Orion, which is quite a huge range of size, admittedly, but they said we'd learn more about that ship at the IAE, so almost certainly going to be the RSI Arasta going on concept sale. Could we see variants of it at the same time? Could it be a modular ship? Potentially. Some people are hoping the ship's going to be straight to flyable. I don't think that's too much of a possibility, even though Cloud Imperium are really focused on RSI ships at the moment. Talking about concepts, I do think it's possible that Cloud Imperium will unveil the RSI Zeus Mark II racing variant here as well. There was a racing variant on the website very briefly when the Zeus first went on sale, but disappeared almost immediately. Something else that's being talked about is the possibility for the F7 Hornet getting some form of Mark II that will be available either as part of the IAE or during Luminalia, which is Christmas time. There's also been rumours and leaks about doing loot drops as well as ticket drops during events like this, whether that be the IAE or Luminalia, similar to the F8 Golden Ticket event. That similar sort of way of distribution of items and ships and purchase rights, rentals, skins, and little previews that you can get of things by actually playing the game. More ships, more events, more things to do in game. I'm always happy for that. Any of that stuff that's actually going to be at the IAE should be in a 3.21.1 patch. That 3.21.1 patch is currently actually in testing on the PTU at the moment, along with the Argo SRV, ship scale tractor beams, new and updated missions and events, loads of fixes and other bits and bobs. Last time I played that, there were quite a few problems with that build. Hopefully it's in a better state now. It has been like 5 days or so since I've actually played it. And just a quick reminder, the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo this year is between the 17th and 30th of November. Each day there will be a new manufacturer turning up on the Expo Hall floor, which is at the Tobin Expo Centre at New Babbage. You'll be able to rent any ship that's in the game pretty much for free during that time, although it will be based on what's actually at the Expo Hall at any given time. Everything will be on sale, with different manufacturers' ships being on sale on the days that they take the Expo Hall floor on, and Star Citizen will be free to play during that time. You should see limited hull ships, so things like the Idris and the Javelin, or the Krakens, stuff like that, sold in waves, typically 3 waves over different time zones, starting from the day that the manufacturer goes live. Each day will change over at 4 PM UTC to a new manufacturer, and up to 2 manufacturers can be on display at any given time, with the oldest one then getting pushed out. Is there going to be a referral bonus or anything like that? Nothing's been announced yet as far as I'm aware, but I'll keep you up to date. Boom! That's it for your sort of leaks and rumours and a little bit of a quick reminder on the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. I'm really interested to know what you think. Do you think we'll see all of those sort of ships and vehicles, a Tumbril Storm, straight to drivable? I say straight to drivable, obviously, it's been rumoured and shown off for a while, the Tumbril Storm now, but do you think there's going to be a variant that's straight to flyable here, like an AA or an EMP one, or do you think it's something else? Something interesting about the Redeemer, do you think that's going to be a thing? Cutter Expedition, are you expecting to see that? That new Gatex Sulen, what do you think that is exactly? Do you think it's going to be a 3-deck starter ship? And what focus and purpose will it be? The RSI Arasta, is that something that interests you, or are you waiting keenly for the massive Orion or something else that's not mining? Do you think we're going to be able to fly a new sort of version of the Hornet by Christmas, and they'll do it in a similar way that they did the golden tickets with the F8. Whatever your thoughts or questions, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What is best in life? To crush your enemies? To see them driven before you? And to hear the lamentations of their women? No, of course not. It's NordVPN. I never saw Conan the Barbarian checking his bank balance and then watching some cool shows on Netflix, all while protecting his privacy and being super secure. To be honest, I can't even remember Conan wearing a shirt. Silly Conan. And now, a big old snake god's got your internet history. Good job. Don't be a Conan the Barbarian. Check out NordVPN. Links below for powerful discounts too. Every month we've been giving away a ship for Star Citizen, but for November, to celebrate the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo 2953, we are giving away a load of different ships, each to a different person. The Avenger Titan, the Drake Cutter, the C-8X Pisces, the Mustang Alpha, and the Nomad. All great starter ships, but also useful for any fleet. They all come with a game package and lifetime insurance. That's all you need to start playing Star Citizen. That's 5 prizes and 5 chances to win. Just comment on any of my videos made during November to be in for a chance of winning. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that goes the extra mile in supporting the channel via Patreon or the join button under my videos and then becoming a channel member. Please consider joining those fabulous people as well. It allows us to make daily content for Star Citizen and Squadron 42, delving into all the news, drama, development info, and gameplay that these games have to offer. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the verse.